Good morning, gurus. Welcome to another episode. Hope you're having a beautiful day. My fears about this war escalation for the last two videos where I said this broadening wedge, potential danger for Bitcoin with war with Israel and Iran escalation, unfortunately played out. I closed my positions 1 hour ago. I posted on Twitter and I told everyone, I showed I closed all my positions. I'll show you here. On this news, there's a huge war escalation right now happening with, this is Israel, Tel Aviv getting hit by Iranian missiles, ballistic missiles. And on the news of this, the market has dropped massively. Bitcoin having a free fall, the alts getting destroyed. You can see here Tesla was down 1.4% at one point, but it was altcoins just getting, it was mainly in the crypto market. World 11%, MCRT 9%, Uniswap 7%, Doge 6.8%, Ethereum 6.2%, Solana 5.4%, total market cap 5%. We're talking in the last 2 days, 200 billion was wiped off the crypto market. Bitcoin down 4% on this war escalation. Nvidia 3.6%, the entire market in the red. Nasdaq 1.3%. Tesla was down 4%, but had a little bit of a recovery, but still down 1.3%. Meta held, Google held. But Bitcoin taking a hammering here. Unfortunately, this broadening rising wedge that I warned about in the last two videos is playing out. This one here, I knew I saw this broadening rising wedge even up here. I could have closed it at 66. A little bit disappointed in myself, but I learned my lesson. I saw this rising broadening wedge, but I was too bullish. There was just too many bullish signs on the technicals, on the longer term time frames, but that broadening rising wedge played out. On the weekly, we're stochastic turning down very strong, squeeze mob still gray, Crypto Guru Bot still a blue buy, which it fired in 2023. You get it in the Crypto Master course. Bitcoin Indicator Bot fired a sell 2 days ago or 3 days ago. It was a good indicator to actually get out on that sell. Let's go closer onto the daily. On the daily, you can see Bitcoin just massively dropped from 66k. My account was about 750k here 2 days ago. I just closed my positions at 650k, so I lost about 100k in the trading account. Still up about 80k on the month, but quite a big drop yesterday, and it was very obvious actually with this rising broadening wedge. Even the last two videos, even yesterday's last night's video, I talked about this rising broadening wedge. I'll show you. This was 9 hours ago. Emergency Bitcoin dropping on war escalation with Israel and Iran. 60k if you're going to jump in. Wait till major support. We don't know how bad this war escalates and how bad the Bitcoin price drops in reaction. You're seeing Tesla drop 3%, Bitcoin drop, and that broadening rising wedge played out. It's going towards my 60k target. My trade I had set at 59,300 in that video. It would have been smart for me to get out at 66k. I would have had 100 more in the account. So I took about a 10% more, even 15% hit to the account. That broadening rising wedge is playing out the base, and I drew this 2 videos ago. This broadening wedge, I should have acted on it. Unfortunately, I just got too bullish on Bitcoin as the potential to break out, ignoring this war escalation with Israel and Iran and the Harris-Biden. I knew to actually, another indicator for me to get out was I knew that going into the election, because people will be scared if Harris gets in, they could have been worried that most people would have gone on the sidelines for the next month till after the election. Now, I'm not going to go on the sidelines with Tesla because on the 10th of the 10th, the robo-taxi day will be a very big announcement. And I think they're going to announce something crazy that's going to pump the price of Bitcoin. But for the next month, I'm only going to buy crypto going into the election and stocks. I won't buy any stocks. I'll only keep Tesla, and I'll react on October 10th based on the news. I'll react on that day. Crypto, I'm going to buy on extreme dips, but try to hold into cash. My goal is to hold into cash till after the election, because if there's going to be a lot of panic in the markets during that election time. If Harris gets in, I think people will be worried. If Trump gets in, the markets will pump. So that's what I'm doing in the markets. And you can see that Bitcoin just playing out like I said. I would still keep, actually, on this war escalation, it's going to get bad. From what I saw, that Tel Aviv and Israel got hit by multiple ballistic missiles. Their Iron Dome didn't protect them. So it looks like there's going to be a full-on massive war with Iran and Israel, which is very, very dangerous and could easily bring down the price of Bitcoin back to this support. A huge war like this is going to rattle the markets, everyone. So be very defensive here. I would like to pick up Bitcoin, to be honest, at 51 on this main trend line if the war escalates. Another big support if you want to take riskier trade is off this one, 58, where I was saying yesterday, if you want to take a riskier for a bounce, there will definitely be a bounce at 58 because there's major support there. Here I would take. But I'm going to be very defensive for the next month, going into the elections, going into this big war that's occurring right now. These are the two trades I'll take on Bitcoin. I'm going to take this one. I'll wait till be a bit safe. 51, let's see how low it goes. 49 is my stop loss, risking 1,700, and then keeping the trade open all the way to the top of the bull market, October 2025, risking 1,700 to make 222,000. This trade opens at 58, stop loss 56,400. This one is a riskier trade off support. Most likely, though, at 58, there's major support there, so we will see a bounce. Those are the two trades I'll take on Bitcoin. I'm going to show you my account. I closed all positions that were active in that trading account. So underneath the video, if you go down below, you can sign up to Bybit. You get a 60,000 bonus. If you use that link, it's my main exchange for trading, and you get a 10,000. Join the student, jamescryptoguru.com. Join him in the Telegram. Take the courses. Join the university, the trading university. And also, CoinW is having a $3,000 giveaway contest till October 31st. You can see you can pause it and see how much. If you deposit $10,000 and trade $300,000, you can get 3K. You can see their breakdown there. Let's go over on to Bybit. My Bybit account taking quite a hit yesterday, 641, 649. If you followed this account, this month we went from 565 to 750. At one point it was 750, 740, back to 649. So I made about 200K, 100 and something, 120, 180K, and then I gave back, what is that, 740 to almost, I gave back almost 100 or 90K. Still up around 100K for the month, but that was quite a big hit. You can see it on the weekly. On the weekly, it was at 694, then I went to 740, and then back to 649. So it was about 100K drop from this news. You can see my trades here on Bitcoin. This is when I sold Bitcoin in August at 65, bought at 57, 52, and just sold just now at 60, about 1 hour ago at 61,400. And we're falling further, everyone. It looks like Bitcoin is falling further. You can see I closed my position. My Bitcoin position was $60,000 in the profits. And then I closed it just now at, P&O. I closed it just now in $23,000 in the profits. But 2 days ago, it was $60,000 in the profits when I saw that rising broadening wedge. So I took a big hit on that. And I've gone almost entirely into cash, everyone. I'm almost entirely in cash on all positions because I think this is going to escalate. What's happening in Israel right now is not normal. Normally you have the Iron Dome protecting Israel, but look how many ballistic missiles hitting Israel tonight. This is going to escalate like crazy and potentially pull the whole world into war. I pray for peace. I hope everyone calms down, tries to work together. Everyone in the Telegram is chatting right now about this. They're discussing everything that's happening, the war scenario. There's hundreds of you online in the Telegram discussing this right now. And I've got no active trades at the moment. I closed these positions. And you can see here, Trump 2024, I posted on X. You can see here I posted on X. I have closed 1 hour ago. I have closed positions. We should have had a large breakout on Bitcoin. Instead, it failed on war escalation. Seems to be getting worse. War escalation and market is scared. Harris wins. I will slowly take positions on dips and try to remain mainly in cash until after the election. Bitcoin and Ethereum. Most of my positions were in large profits after buying at 52K. However, my Bitcoin trades were 60K in profit yesterday and only closed 28K in profit today. So took a big hit on that account. But in my opinion, rule number 1 by Warren Buffett is protect your capital. Rule number 2 by Warren Buffett. Rule number 1 by Warren Buffett. Protect your money. Rule number 2 by Warren Buffett. Don't forget rule number 1. So right now I want to be very cautious in case this war escalates, and it will based off what's happening today. So just pray for peace, everyone. Be cautious. Keep your capital. Make defensive positions. I'll try to accumulate a lot in the low 52K area if we go down that much. If Bitcoin manages to hold here, let's see the volume that's coming in right now on Bitcoin is quite big. It is having a lot of buying. It is a big fight that is occurring right now on the volume wise. You can see here, look at this volume candle on the daily. It's one of the bigger volume candles. The last time we had this was when we came down to 48 on the other Israel war escalation news, and that was a massive volume candle. And look at today's one, almost the same size. Like it's coming towards that volume. The day just started. So let's see how it plays out. But you can see huge drop. We came down to 60,000, now back at 61. Broadening rising wedge, the target of that broadening rising wedge should be 58 based off that broadening wedge, but there is a lot of support. However, I can see in this channel that if there is a big war escalation plus the election fears, that this sideways channel on Bitcoin, it made a lower high. Why I also got out, we went to 65, but you can see it's still trending down. So I'm going to be very defensive and try and take nice positions. I'm going to set my Bitcoin trade at 51. 58, 51, I'll set 58, 55, and 50. But actually, I want to see how this escalates. I'm going to leave these two trades. I'll open one at 51, the one I just said right now on Bybit. So I'm going to go into Bybit. I'm going to open a Bitcoin trade at 51. Then I'm going to leave it and see how it plays out. 51. I'm going to buy 10 Bitcoin at 51,000. Open long, 51,000, 10 Bitcoin. It will cost me $26,000. It will be a $510,000 trade. I opened there. That trade is now set. It will activate at 51,000 for 10 Bitcoin. And then the rest, I'm going to just wait. I'm all in cash now. This account is almost fully cash, 649,000 all cash. And I'm going to wait to buy on more news and see how the market reacts. I'm going to get this video out quickly. Pray for peace, everyone. I hope the whole world, remember, you're all brothers and sisters being tricked into harming and hating each other. Don't forget that you're all born on earth all at the same time. You all live together here on this one boat. I hope you all try to be friends with each other, try to help each other, wish for peace, pray for peace. I love you all. Look after each other. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.